Manny had a great career, but boxing retired Manny. Manny didn't retire from boxing. There's a difference. So, of course, if I was Manny Pacquiao, would I be chasing Floyd Mayweather to do an exhibition to get a good payday? Absolutely. Absolutely, I will.
Do you feel like that this version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
You know, it's hard to talk about the fighter who retired already. If he comes out, then go sign the contract and we will fight. I know you enjoy the fight, but I thought, although the decision is not really favor to me, like I'm sad.
Boxing fans have been electrified once again as Floyd Mayweather seized the moment following Manny Pacquiao's thrilling showdown against Mario Barrios, a bout that ended in a majority draw. In the wake of that outcome, Mayweather boldly issued a direct challenge, implying that an encore with Pacquiao could still be in the cards, perhaps as a multi-billion-dollar spectacle worthy of their storied rivalry.
Do you feel like that this version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
You know, it's hard to talk about the fighter who retired already. If he comes out, then go sign the contract and we will fight. I mean, let's fight again if he wants. I have no problem with that. I'm active now. I don't pick my opponent. I don't, I fight them all.
There was just talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want a fight. Like, there's a decision.
Pacquiao, making his first appearance in nearly 4 years, showcased remarkable speed and power, landing 81 power punches to Barrios' 75 and controlling much of the mid-fight action. Despite outlanding his younger opponent early, Barrios rallied in the final 3 rounds, earning a majority draw via scorecards of 1-1-4, 1-1-4, 1-1-4, and 1-1-5. 1-1-3. Pacquiao departed believing he had won, while Barrios retained his title, setting the stage for a potential rematch.
Manny, the fans came out for you again tonight, but describe what you thought of the judge's decision.
I mean, I thought I won by split decision. Like, it's a close fight, but I thought I won.
Didn't look like a 46-year-old tonight. How did you feel inside the ring?
I feel good. Like, I feel happy. Like, 2 months training. Like, although short, but it's enough. Like, I want to train like 3 months or 4 months, but I start late because of the election in the country.
What worked for you tonight, and what was missing late in the fight?
Missing late in the fight, like the last two rounds, like I got cramps probably by my. It's okay.
But the rest of the fight, you look great. What happens now, Manny? Because there was options for you moving forward. There was even talks of a Floyd Mayweather fight. What do you see going on next in you?
Oh, that's another story. Like, let's talk about it. Like, good for me. Like, I'm in shape again.
Manny Pacquiao made it clear he's not walking away after the majority draw with Mario Barrios. In post-fight interviews at the MGM Grand, he asserted, "I thought I won the fight. It was a close fight. My opponent was very tough. It was a wonderful fight." When asked if he'd like a rematch with Barrios, he replied without hesitation, "Yes, of course." He added he's now more tactical and pointed to his limited camp, stating that in the future he'd train longer, ideally 3 to 4 months, to prepare for championship-level bouts. Pacquiao also didn't rule out another blockbuster showdown with Floyd Mayweather regarding a potential Mayweather rematch. He said he has no problem fighting again if Mayweather comes out of retirement, and that discussions were expected to follow in the next few days.
Do you feel that you have what it takes to be a world champion once again?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I can still do it. For 2 months training, 4 years lay off, and then 2 months training, like, it's not bad. Like, if you're not boxing, like, my performance is okay. But, It's getting improving my stamina, my footwork, getting back because 4 years layoff.
Finally, what do you have to say to the fans, those that didn't believe in you, and the ones who now say Manny Pacquiao is the only man who can defy Father Time?
And as long as you believe God, have faith. Because of God, I'm still here. Keep on fighting, good health. God who gave me good health and strength. That's why I'm still here, giving inspiration to the fans and, of course, being a role model as a boxer. Thank you.
Jimwell Pacquiao has openly voiced his concern following his father's grueling battle against Mario Barrios, urging him to stop taking punishment in the ring. Speaking to the media, the 24-year-old said, "He's 46 now. Even me as his son, I love it." There's also concern there, though Jimmy admires his dad's dedication, highlighting his year-round fitness and discipline. He fears the physical toll at this later stage. He stepped back from his own pro-dude plans, prioritizing Manny's health over a shared fight night. In essence, Jimmy wants his iconic father to preserve his legacy and his well-being rather than endure unnecessary harm.
I'm not really happy with the draw, but I thought he got a 7-5. So yeah.
Where do you want your father to go from this, man?
I mean,
rest,
right now he should focus on getting rest, But he is 46 now, so like me personally, I love him. I just want him to be safe. I don't want him to take any more punishment.
But you got to be impressed about the way that your dad.
Oh yeah,
fought.
for
You
sure,
listen
for
to
sure.
Everybody out here, everybody's saying that they thought your dad won. What did you think when you heard the decision?
Yeah, I thought he did win. I thought it was a 7-5 fight. So I thought it should have been my dad.
What impressed you the most about your dad tonight?
The timing is there, for somebody that's 46 years old and has been in the sport for like 20-something years. It's really impressive.
Do you think he can do better with the Millie camp under him, being that he was out for like 4 years or 4 plus years or whatever?
Yeah, I think so. If he continues training, stays in shape, he always stays in shape.
Floyd Mayweather didn't hold back after Mario Barrios' fight against Manny Pacquiao, dismissing Pacquiao as an easy opponent once again. Various interview clips show Mayweather casually labeling Pacquiao as lacking challenge, suggesting that even in his legendary status, Pacquiao no longer poses real threats in the ring. Mayweather's remarks echo his long-standing narrative. Pacquiao is past his prime and no longer the formidable force he once was. This public jab not only fans the flames of their rivalry, but also questions whether Pacquiao's return is truly competitive or simply an easy payday for the boxing great.
I want you guys to go check out Manny Pacquiao. Remember, he got famous because they said this could be the guy that could possibly dethrone the king. Did it happen? Absolutely not. Was he easy? Absolutely.
He wasn't easy.
Okay, so 10 rounds to 2 ain't easy?
Mayweather confidently claimed he knew from round 1 that he would beat Manny Pacquiao, reflecting his belief in superior strategy and adaptability. He explained that as soon as they stepped into the ring, he began studying Pacquiao's jab timing and movement. Immediately sensing he had the upper hand, Mayweather emphasized his tactical edge, remaining steps ahead by reading Pacquiao's patterns and exploiting openings. That early ring assessment fueled his poise and dominance throughout the fight, ultimately leading to his unanimous decision victory.
His left hand was fast, his right hand was fast, and he was throwing them both fast and strong. But when it's all said and done, he was a beat fighter. From round 1, he knew it. I can't beat Floyd Mayweather. 6 days before the fight, he boxed 4 rounds. And if you go look, when he came out to Las Vegas, he was throwing combinations. Everything seemed just fine. Waving to the crowd, both hands. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level. Period. Simple and plain. If you lost, accept the loss and say, you know what, Mayweather, you know what? You was the better fighter. You was the better fighter. It's okay to be number 2. It's okay to be right behind me. It's okay.
Pacquiao didn't hold back in his scathing critique of Floyd Mayweather's fighting style, branding it boring and likening him to a runner rather than a true warrior. He quipped, "Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds. How is that amazing? I feel sorry for the fans, because the fight was boring. Excluding Mayweather from his top 5 toughest opponents list, Pacquiao emphasized that boxing fans crave action, not a defensive fashion show. He dismissed their 2015 clash as lacking genuine excitement, contrasting it sharply with his relentless approach of moving through weight classes and facing formidable foes. Furious or merely candid, Pacquiao reaffirmed his disdain for Mayweather's tactic-driven legacy.
Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Barrera, Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, whatever. Margarito.
Why no Floyd Mayweather? Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight. How is that? I mean, you know, I feel sorry to the fans because the fight is boring. You know, the fight is boring. Like that's not the fans are expecting to us. I mean, as a fighter, if I'm a fan, of course I want to see a good fight, like changing fight, not a passion show.
Keith Thurman, a rare fighter to have shared the ring with both Pacquiao and Barrios, noted that Pacquiao will aim to exploit Barrios' defensive gaps, saying, "You're going to be able to find some pockets." But he raised concerns about Pacquiao's age and inactivity. At 46 years old, is he going to get in that position? And are his punches going to pop? Drawing on the biological limits that come with aging, Thurman reminded fans that inactivity matters, pointing out Barrios' strong jab, and urging him to make Pacquiao work with his legs and show his road work is still sharp.
You fought both men. You fought Manny Pacquiao and you fought Mario Barrios. If anyone to ask who you think is going to get this win right here, it's you. What are you thinking, bro?
Well, the thing is, it's hard to say on many different levels, you know? Everybody loves pulling out the crystal ball and doing fight predictions, right? But for me, there's too many variables at stake on this type of fight. With Manny Pacquiao coming off of a layoff, I'm not a big fan of Manny Pacquiao coming off of long layoffs, you know? But he said he's been doing lots of work, getting that strength and conditioning, putting 30 rounds in, you know, so that he can be ready and that we can see that old Pacquiao that we're used to. See, when I was in the ring with Mario Barrios, one of my keys to victory, you know, we like to see what they don't like early on. And he really couldn't keep up with my feet. He couldn't keep up with my footwork. My footwork in and out, my lateral movement, it set up a lot of good punches, a lot of highlights.
For over a decade, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao were recognized as the 2 premier pound-for-pound fighters in boxing. Initial negotiations for their clash began in 2009, but disputes over financial splits and drug testing protocols repeatedly torpedoed the fight. After enduring public feuds, including Pacquiao's defamation lawsuit against Mayweather, both fighters continued pursuing other opponents with Money Mayweather, retiring briefly in 2008 before returning in 2009, and Pacquiao maintaining dominance across multiple weight classes.
Manny Pacquiao spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million. He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember I said it's a time and a place for any and everything.
A breakthrough finally came in early 2015 following face-to-face meetings and complex negotiations. On May 2nd, 2015, the 2 legends met in what was dubbed the fight of the century at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Mayweather won via unanimous decision 118, 110, 116, 112 twice, showcasing his signature defensive brilliance and clinical counterpunching, while Pacquiao struggled, later revealing he fought with a torn rotator cuff.
I want you guys to go check out Manny Pacquiao. Remember, he got famous because they said this could be the guy that could possibly dethrone the king. Did it happen? Absolutely not. Was he easy? Absolutely.
He wasn't easy.
Okay, so 10 rounds to 2 ain't easy?
Pacquiao obviously got power also.
Right.
You know, I've been in there with him.
Did you feel his power?
He's solid. He's solid.
Okay.
He's solid. Ain't nothing I ain't never felt before, but he's solid.
Right. Right.
And he felt me too. That's why he wasn't quick to run in there.
Right.
So it's obvious we both felt we felt each other. At the end of the day, you know, it finally happened. He got cooked. Right. Now they begging for a rematch. My thing is this: if you get it done right the first time, you got to do it again.
Joe Rogan often reflects that the Mayweather-Pacquiao clash in May 2015 happened far too late. He believes it missed the chance to occur when both fighters were truly in their primes, saying if it had been arranged sooner, perhaps during a high-profile event like Riyadh season, it would have been chaos. Rogan and UFC veteran Jorge Masvidal also lamented the timing, noting that Pacquiao entered the bout with a damaged shoulder, diminishing what could have been a legendary showdown. In Rogan's vision, this matchup could have rewritten boxing history if only it was on time.
Some great fights never take place, or they take place too late, like Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. They fought too late. I mean, if that fight could have been arranged by Riyadh season, they probably would have caught them both in their prime, and it would have been chaos.
Yeah, Manny was done before that ever
Yeah,
started.
and he also had a blown shoulder going into the fight.
Yeah.
He needed shoulder surgery before the fight even started.
Critics argue that the outcome of the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight would have been the same at any time, even if it had occurred earlier in their careers. A survey of 84 boxing insiders revealed that 71.4% believed Mayweather would have won by decision if the fight had taken place in 2010. When Pacquiao was at his peak, Mayweather's defensive prowess and tactical approach were seen as key factors in his victory. He effectively neutralized Pacquiao's offensive style, leading to a unanimous decision win.
Any version of Mayweather would have always beaten Pacquiao, in my opinion. I think Mayweather would have always done what's necessary for Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao had a greater career, but I think Mayweather's a better fighter. And I think Mayweather had the right things for somebody like Pacquiao. I mean, he had the right one-punch speed. He had the right IQ. He was bigger than Manny with longer arms. He had great feet. It's just a kryptonite for Manny Pacquiao. I personally thought so.
Critics argue that the outcome of the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight would have been the same at any time, even if it had occurred earlier in their careers. A survey of 84 boxing insiders revealed that 71.4% believed Mayweather would have won by decision if the fight had taken place in 2010. When Pacquiao was at his peak, Mayweather's defensive prowess and tactical approach were seen as key factors in his victory. He effectively neutralized Pacquiao's offensive style, leading to a unanimous decision win.
Mayweather and Pacquiao. Would you be interested in seeing that rematch?
I mean, yeah. You're at a different stage in your life.
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, mentally.
Right.
It can be a great fight.
Right.
Put it this way. It should be done.
It should be done.
It should be done.
It will help boxing in the sport. You think the sport needs it?
In a crazy way.
In a crazy way?
Yeah. I mean, put it this way. You know, and as much people say, when he's 40 years old, people will watch him.
Manny's last fight, he looked phenomenal.
He looks phenomenal.
He looked phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
And Mayweather, you know, the last one he fought a kickboxer. He fought, you know, Conor McGregor. You know, his last few fights were too.
Well, when he beat that guy from
the Asian guy. But it was a kickboxer. He was a kickboxer. He wasn't a professional boxer.
I mean, just call it Tommy Hearn.
Do you believe the outcome of the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight would have been the same at any point in their careers? Share your thoughts